Good morning from Robin's Wreathery. I've been struggling with these boards. These are bamboo cutting boards. When you cut bamboo cutting boards, your coloring can be very uneven. So I've come up with a solution to making it look similar with something that won't harm it. First, I coat the board with the cutting board oil. Once that dries, I go and use the cutting board wax. After I've waxed, I go ahead and in the areas where the wording is light, I just kind of scribe it with my exacto knife. Then what I've done, I've taken regular coffee from the store. I've taken 3 tablespoons of coffee to 3 teaspoons of coffee to 1.5 teaspoons of water. Hot water, let it mix it up a little. Then I take my paintbrush and I gently go over the letters. Now, because the wax is still on top and I've kind of scribed with my exacto knife, it's not going to stick. So I have a damp rag here. By stick, I mean it's going to add color to it and make it look similar to the darker color up above. This has been a thorn in my side because we have tried so hard to make these look nice. Now once it dries, I'll probably go back over and wax it. Now this is a paintbrush that I just used for this purpose. So you can see the difference. See how it darkens the letters? Let's go ahead and do this one too. I just do that in case there's any wax in there that would prevent it from soaking in. You can then use a hairdryer to dry this coffee and then do a wax. Now that was probably too much. But because the wax is on top of the board, it's not sinking into the board. So it's not coloring the board, it's just coloring the letters. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do this line too. And I should just kind of pull a little bit of that out of there. Off the brush, I mean. It's just a way to get your color more even, because nothing worse than putting something out there that your customer's not happy with. Now look at that. Can you see the difference? And it's just coffee. And this is just a damp paper towel that I'm using to wipe the excess off the surface. But look at that. It looks so much better. So there is a way to make this work. It just takes a little patience. But look at that. Now I can see the difference between this line and that line. So we're just going to go ahead and do that line also. And I don't want to get too far ahead of myself because we don't want it sinking in at any point. But this is just 1.5 teaspoons of coffee to 3 teaspoons, or 1.5 teaspoons of water to 3 teaspoons. Just boil your water like you would normally. There we go. Now my board looks even. I don't think the customer will have a problem with it. So I'm going to take my hairdryer to make sure I've dried all the coffee. Then I'm going to go back and wax it with the cutting board oil over the cutting board wax over top of what we put the coffee on to give it an extra seal. So there you go. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think. I will put a link in the comments along with a description on the items I use and where I get them. And enjoy your day. Thank you.